pork shoulder, looks like we've got some paprika, some fennel, and lots of garlic. That is fennel, right, Chef?
Oh, yes.
Yes, fennel seed, paprika, and garlic are going down over the pieces of pork shoulder in the bowl here on the Jackalope side.
Of course, Jackalope Grill, new division on the east side, and Jackalope Grill's been around for many years and is a fabulous restaurant to go and have a beautiful dinner at. Tim's a wonderful chef. Chef Joe from Tart.
Tart, right next to us here. Chef Joe looks like he's using lots of beautiful salt and pepper, and again, I'm guessing some paprika, Chef?
We only have an hour. Hardest part.
Yeah. You do understand that, right? It's a big deal. Now, do you know?
Chef Riley over here on the Jackalope side. And you can see this pesto, this beautiful herb pesto over here, has been finished with the mint and the oregano.
And that's obviously one up in step 5, so it's pretty high. It means they're out corn with sage. Lisa, have you ever done corn and sage together? It was unbelievable, and I think it absolutely won him the round.
I think that corn absolutely put him over the top. I think you're right. Unbelievable.
What do you want to say? Hold on, don't speak yet.
That was actually Riley.
Oh, Riley did the corn.
English, do you know how to cook?
Riley did the
Oh.
Not really, no. Just the South actually, so North Carolina. A lovely chef named Ashley Christensen I worked for about 3 years ago, and she's amazing, and it was her idea, so all credit goes to her.
It's hot out here, Sandy. Dabbing Chef Riley. That's so nice. Very kind of you. Chef Riley's working over here on an aioli. So we have some lemon juice and some garlic, I would imagine, and some eggs, an egg yolk, and Dijon mustard. And then he's adding the olive oil slowly to get that aioli. It's a tricky thing.
The needle up here?
I did. I talked about the needle. And you know what was in that injector? Pork fat. So put it into an injector and injected it right back into the pork.
He's a cheeky big devil, this boy, isn't he?
He's completely cheeky.
Must be the French.
Pork is actually being pulled over here by our sous chef into little small pieces. The smell is marvelous. I'm loving it. We have some baby arugula in a bowl over here, and some corn has been taken off the cob. I imagine that's going to go into chef's ratatouille. A little crepe or blini batter over here. So and the fat is being drained out from that.
As opposed to the normal 45 minutes. So can you tell us what you did to create?
What we wanted to do was have a first course that was very easy to digest, very easy to just kind of play with and pick at. So we decided to go with a more pulled pork kind of idea. Did a peach and arugula salad.
That you could get this much tenderness out of this piece of pork in just a short. Delicious, good job in the starter, Joe, Chef Joe from Tart. And now Riley from the sous chef, Tim's sous chef is going to introduce us to their starter from Jackalope Grill. Go ahead, Riley.
So I did a very Mediterranean-inspired dish here. We made a little ground merguez sausage. So we just basically broke down the shoulder into cubes and ground it with fresh garlic, salt, pepper, and paprika. And that's going to go over a little tomato carpaccio with some pickled red onions, feta cheese, a little house-made Dijon aioli, an oregano and mint pesto, and a cucumber spaghetti.
Well done.
Can I get a to-go box for this so I can finish it later? It's mouth-watering, delicious.
I've got to say that on this plate, when it was put down in front of me, I thought there were so many flavors going on that they were going to get lost within themselves, but it's just the opposite. It's really an explosion of flavor. The tartness of the vinaigrette, the sweetness of the fennel, the tomatoes are beautiful, the carpaccio, and the sausage I think is spectacular. And Jules just reminded me of the cucumber, which gives a really nice brightness and acidity, balances palate cleanser at the top. It's just very well thought out dish. Chef Joe, tell us what you did.
What we did was made a little ratatouille. The pork fat, the bacon, the red wine vinegar, honey, brown sugar, and added carrots to that, and Roboku de sauce in a dramatic display.
Give me just like a count of 5.
Jules?
Is that the same spice you used on the appetizer?
What's the spice underneath everything here? There's a... Thanks so much. That was tarts. Ooh, this looks really beautiful too. Talk to me about when I said to you that we have an ingredient that we're going to give you more time with. Did we strike terror into your heart? Or are you such a chef of wonderful renown that you went, you know what, I can roll with just anything at all? When we told you it was going to be a pork shoulder, what did you think?
Oh, I guessed it. I think I guessed it before you unwrapped it. For this, people forget that there's some really nice tender little bits inside the pork butt. So I just isolated a couple of those, sliced them thin, and turned them into a little scallopini. And underneath that, I made a little shiitake shallot cream sauce with quite a bit of lemon. And I made a quick little spatula with fresh sage. And that's about it. He's the man.
You guys really stood up and got your game face on and made some really delicious food, so thank you. Now I'm gonna have to skip dinner. That girl's good?
This is probably what I would have done with the pork as well.
This is probably all around some of the best pork shoulder I've ever had that's been made in an hour. So very good job to everyone. I like how classical your guys' dish was. Very classical presentation, flavors. Very delicious though.
Can we have a big hand for all of our chefs here from Tart Bistro and Jackalope Grill?
All right, so Tart Bistro right here on our right-hand side, Jackalope Grill on the east side of town near Division, and I will say it's really tough doing this because whoever wins this round goes on again at 4 o'clock, having just worked for more than an hour. So with a score of 129 to 142, I want to say congratulations to Jackalope Grill.